Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Calaverse32 Special. Here recently, I've been releasing a number of holster videos. If you go back a ways, I had one on DeSantis gun hide. Actually, that's this little guy right here for the Sig P238. I've also released a one on a craft holster for the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. This guy here. And, a good holster is important in carry because it keeps your firearm secure. But it only can do that with a good belt. I understand budget constraints. Some people have to rely on just a heavy leather belt that they get from one of the big box stores. But I strongly encourage the investment in quality equipment. Firearm itself is not cheap. In the states that require permits to carry, they're not cheap. Constitutional carry states are a little different, but anyhow, the weapon is still expensive, and if it's going to be there to preserve your safety and that of your family, or whomever else you use it to protect, you want it to be available and be in the same spot every time. That way, if you have to reach for it, there's no fumbling. You also need to be able to move without it moving. And that's where the belt comes in. I have a pair. That way, if you can see it looks like a leather dress belt with an attractive buckle. And the one I'm wearing now, it looks like a nylon web. In reality, those are just skins. These are Core Essential belts with what they call their track line system. So instead of a belt having 1-inch adjustments as your standard belt would, these are 1/4 inch, allowing you to adjust the belt to fit you correctly. And if you've got an outside the waistband holster, you can cinch the belt up a little bit more. If you've got an inside the waistband, you can expand it a little bit in small increments so that way you can get it right. And having two belts like this, I've found that they offered, if I remember correctly, it was you buy one, you get the other one at a discount, so that way you can get them both. They also come with a hanger, so that way you can attach them and hang them on your, in your closet. But where the Core Essential belts are nice, they have a reinforced core to them, hence the name Core Essentials. But nice thing about that core is it's not metallic, so going through metal detectors, assuming like this, it's my standard everyday belt. Not this one, but the one I'm wearing. If I'm going to go to a venue, let's just say an entertainment venue, okay, they've got their rules, I can't carry. Leave it locked in a secure location. I also carry my cell phone and a Leatherman multi-tool on my belt. So yes, I do. Going into the entertainment centers, I do have to leave the Leatherman behind, and not that I like it, but that's what the rules are, and it's not worth getting in legal trouble over. But with no metal core, they can wand me, and the buckle will ding, which is something that they anticipate happening anyhow. They see, especially if jacket off, jacket open, whatever, they can see it's a belt buckle. They generally don't inspect any further. But if it beeps somewhere else, then they may be a little suspicious, thinking that you have something hidden in your waistline. So the synthetic core helps prevent that. While it is still stiff enough. Now, if I spread out my hands, yeah, the belt will flex, because you need the belt to flex a little bit. And under short area, it's stiff enough it doesn't flex hardly at all. Which what that does is it helps distribute out the load of your firearm, or cell phone, or Leatherman. Which I've found that even when without being able to carry, because California, I'm in Sacramento County, California. Our CCW, classes and permit, process is delayed several months. So right now I can't carry this outside my home or off my property. But that's why I wear it around the house to get used to the weight, get used to the feel, test my belts. And I can tell you, the distribution of the weight on my hips with the carry belt is superior to what it was with the old leather belts I used to wear. Even without the gun, just with my phone and Leatherman on my hip, it doesn't feel like it's sagging there because it distributes the weight out. Off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly how much the Core Essential belt costs. Given the quality of it, given the design, how nicely they fit, especially because you get them and they come with instructions. The buckle does not come on the belt. It has marks for inches of your waist and instructions on how to cut it, so that way you can fit it to your waist size. Standard belt has one waist range. They also make I believe they call it XL, but they have another version as well that accommodates a larger waist range. And it doesn't take more than about 15 minutes or so to set your belt up once you get it. That said, I've had mine now probably since late 2019, so maybe it's probably been about a year that I've had these belts. The web belt I wear whenever I'm not in the office, because I do work in an office in Sacramento. The leather belt I wear with my dress attire. So, slacks, collared shirt, tie. Can you wear it with a suit? It's nice enough, it fits well with that type of attire. So that way, it doesn't stand out. It doesn't appear to be a tactical belt. It doesn't look like you're walking in dressed up, but you're wearing lack of a better way of saying it, a military grunt belt. Some of your carry belts do have more of a tactical look, which if that's what you're going for, this web one here looks pretty nice, and it looks pretty good. And depending on what you do for a living, maybe that works. But also if you need to be able to dress up, you have the option as well. I am not I am not sponsored by Core Essentials. I purchased these on my own money, but I do very much suggest looking into them. When I first started looking, I was looking for a metal core belt because I thought it would be more durable, more rigid. And as I started doing my research and talking to some of my fellow gun channels guys, and they talked about where they work and having to go through security and having the metal core belts could cause issues. Made me think about it, and that's where I decided to go with the synthetic belts. Anyhow, links in the description below for the website, for Core Essentials. Strongly, if you're going to carry, strongly encourage you to look into it. They are well worth the cash, and they will very much keep your holster secure, which will help keep your weapon secure, which can help keep you safe. I appreciate everyone stopping by. Have a wonderful day.